When it comes down to it, I let them think what they want. If they care enough to bother with what I do, then I'm already better than them. Marilyn Monroe. Who cares what they think? Seriously, who cares? We spend so much of our lives worrying about the opinions of others, letting their judgments dictate how we live, what we do, and who we become. But the truth is, those opinions are just noise. They're distractions that keep you from the life you're truly meant to live. Today, I want to remind you that the only opinion that truly matters is your own. We've all been there. We've all felt the sting of someone's disapproval, the whisper of gossip behind our backs, or the criticism that cuts deep. It can feel like the weight of the world is pressing down on you. But guess what? It's time to shake that weight off. Life is too short and too precious to waste worrying about what others think of you. The reality is, most people are so caught up in their own lives, their own insecurities, that they're not even thinking about you as much as you believe. They might criticize or judge, but once they're done talking, they go back to their own worries. So why let their fleeting opinions hold you back? Why give them the power to control your decisions, your dreams, and your happiness? Let's be clear. The fear of judgment is a prison. It's a self-imposed sentence that keeps you from taking the risk you need to take, from saying what needs to be said, from living the life you truly want. When you let go of fear, you'll realize how freeing it is to live unapologetically, to step into your power, to do what makes you happy, regardless of the critics. There will always be people who doubt you, who question your choices, who can't understand your vision. But here's the thing. Your vision wasn't given to them. It was given to you. You have to protect it, nurture it, and fight for it. Who cares if they don't get it? It's not their dreams to pursue. It's yours. You can't please everyone, and that's okay. No matter what you do, no matter how perfectly you try to align yourself with others' expectations, there will always be someone who finds fault. So stop trying. Instead, focus on what aligns with your values, your own passions, and your own goals. That's the only path to real fulfillment. Think of all the great minds, the innovators, the trailblazers who dared to be different. They were criticized, laughed at, and judged harshly. But if they had listened to the naysayers, if they had let the voices of doubt drown out their dreams, the world would be a much dimmer place today. So take a page from their book and be bold enough to trust yourself. The people who judge you don't know your story. They don't know what you've been through, the battles you fought, or the sacrifices you've made. They see only a small part of the picture. Don't let their limited perspective make you question the masterpiece you're creating. Imagine if you lived every day as if no one was watching. If you made choices based solely on what sets your soul on fire, how different would your life be? How much happier, freer, more fulfilled? That's the kind of life you deserve to live. One where you're not bound by the invisible chains of other people's opinions. It's time to reclaim your power. Stop letting the judgments of others steal your joy, your peace, and your potential. You have one life to live, and it belongs to you, not to the people who don't understand you. Don't hand over your power to those who haven't walked a mile in your shoes. There's a simple truth. No matter how hard you try, you can never control what others think of you. You could be the kindest, most generous person in the world, and someone would still find something to criticize. So why waste your energy trying to change minds that were never open to begin with? Embrace the fact that you are different. Embrace your quirks, your unique perspective, your passions. The world needs more people who are true to themselves, not more people who conform to fit in. Who cares if you think you're too strange, or too ambitious, or too outspoken? That's their problem, not yours. Here's a secret. Most of the people who criticize you are actually projecting their own fears, their own insecurities, their own regrets. It's easier for them to judge others than to confront the parts of themselves they're not happy with. So the next time someone criticizes you, remember, it's not really about you at all. The fear of what others think is a thief. It steals your dreams, your confidence, your joy. Don't let it rob you of your future. The life you're meant to live is waiting for you on the other side of that fear. You just have to be brave enough to reach for it. When you stop caring what others think, you start to see life through a new lens. You stop living to impress others and start living to impress yourself. And that's when the magic happens. That's when you unlock your true potential. Don't let anyone's opinion dim your light. The world needs your brilliance, your ideas, and your passion. Those who can't see it are simply not ready for what you have to offer. Don't shrink yourself to fit into their narrow expectations. Shine brighter, stand taller, and be unapologetically you. There's a peace that comes with knowing you're living for yourself and not for the approval of others. It's a peace that no one can take away from you. It's a peace that comes from embracing who you are, flaws and all, and knowing that you're enough just as you are. Every time you choose to ignore the critics, every time you stay true to yourself, you're building a life that's truly yours. You're creating a life that reflects your values, your dreams, and your passions. And that's a life worth fighting for. The journey to self-acceptance isn't always easy, but it's worth it. It's worth the effort to unlearn the fear of judgment, to embrace who you are, to live a life that's true to you. Because in the end, the only person you have to answer to is yourself. The opinions of others are like clouds. Sometimes they block the sun, but they always pass. Your inner light, your inner truth, is the sun that remains constant. Don't let those passing clouds keep you in the shadows. Step into the light of your own authenticity. The people who truly matter, the ones who love and respect you, won't judge you for being yourself. They'll support you, encourage you, and cheer you on. So let go of the rest. Let go of trying to please people who were never meant to be part of your journey. The freedom that comes from not caring what others think is priceless. It allows you to take risks, to dream bigger, to live bolder. It's the freedom to pursue the life that you've always wanted, the life that's closer than you think. Remember this: you are the author of your own story. Don't let anyone else hold that pen. Write the life you want, not the one that others think you should have. The only approval you need is your own. So from this moment on, decide to live unapologetically. Decide to be true to yourself. Decide that the opinions of others will no longer hold you back. Because who cares what they think? This is your life. Live it boldly, fully, and on your own terms. You've got this. Peace and blessings, Dr. O.